right, guys, so have you guys seen? That's the progress so far. So what I'm doing is pretty much, I have a 2011 BMW M3 E93 series, and I had a few areas and on the interior, on the leather, that was pretty like faded out already, you know, from wear and tear. It is 15 years old, now 16 actually. So I went ahead and just bought a dye kit from a leather repair. They offer like a package deal pretty much that come with everything that you need. So I'll put the link down in the description below so that way you can check them out. They offer very good quality products. This is the first time I use it, and I've heard nothing but good reviews about it. And honestly, after using it, I completely know why they are, you know, one of the top rated vendors for this kind of job. So I still got to do the two front seats, the door panels, and then the whole area in the back seats, but I did do the armrest and then the headrest in the back. So I'm gonna keep it going and see how it goes. Good morning, guys. So we're on day 2 of the interior leather color transformation on my BMW M3. So far I have one of the rear bottom portion of the seats done, the center console or the armrest, and then the headrest on the rear seats as well, along with a piece that goes right in the middle of the rear seats as well. It just comes off in one piece, so I got that done. And I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the other seat now on the rear, and then finish off the whole rear section today. So, and then put all that together. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how it's looking so far. So it's looking really good. The color, actually, they match it pretty damn good. It's called Ferrari Brown. So the reason I didn't go with like a BMW color is because I wanted to kind of change it up, and they didn't offer the brown that I was looking for specifically. But I know that BMW leather has that soft feel to it, and I did want that still. And even though this one's not too bad, considering that my leather is in pretty good condition, and everything that it came with, it just made it a lot easier, and it still gave that feel, you know, even though it's not gonna be as soft as it would have if I would have got the actual BMW one. But I'm still overall very happy with it, and the color is just like beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how it looks. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. That's the armrest, the rear headrest, one of the rear seats. This one goes right there, and then that portion as well. You can tell looks super nice. It's a tad darker in person, just that the lighting in here just makes it a little bit brighter. But and these wrinkles here is not from heating it. It's just from the age, you know, like it just kind of starts to lift up a little bit, but it has its natural aging properties to it still, which is really good. And then I also actually did the door panel on this side. I still got to touch it up a few in these little areas here, just because it was really tough to get in there. I did it I guess you can say like the quick way, you know. I just taped down everything that could possibly get dye on it. The dye does come off, so if I did get some around here, but it cleaned right off perfectly fine, no problem. I just gotta touch it up in a few areas, but it looks pretty damn good. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the whole rear section and keep you guys posted on how it goes. right, guys. So we finally got the whole rear section completely done and all back together, including the driver's door. The passenger's door, and then the driver's door is also done. Sorry for the weird angle. So let me go ahead and open it up so you guys can see it pop up here. And then this is the passenger side. All I gotta do now is just the front driver's and passenger seat, and I'll be all completely done with the whole interior transformation. But this is how it's looking. It's already been conditioned. I went ahead and shined everything up, all the plastics all around. Gotta wash the car. It's been raining out here, so haven't gotten a chance to wash it, but definitely when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take it out and give it a nice wash. So yeah, that's the status so far. All right, guys, so I went ahead and removed the two front seats. As you can see here, so there's 5 T45 torque screws. One here, one there, and one there. And then this connector, this is the airbag. So there's a black tab on the seat itself. It just slides out, and then this just pops off. And then this one's connected to another connection. You literally just squeeze the tab on this end, and then you pull this the opposite way, and it comes right out. Super easy. Be aware, if you are gonna do this on an M3, the seats are hella heavy. So that's why I'm a little out of breath right now, trying to take them both out because I underestimated them. But I'm gonna go and head. I have the seats right here. As you can see, this is why I'm doing the leather dye as well, because mainly the driver's side is the one that's all discolored and faded out, kind of cracked in certain places. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean it really good, and then get them nice and dyed up, and that Ferrari Brown. Then put them back in, give my car a quick detail, put everything back together like nothing happened. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for continuing to watch. If you haven't already, hit a like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. And yeah, stay tuned for the result. So you guys saw, it's all fully done. So if you are thinking about tackling this for your vehicle, it can be any car, just know that it's a very tedious job. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of preparation to do. So like, meaning take down things, remove, disassemble a lot of things. There was some, I took a few shortcuts, which, because it helped me out, like the way the car's set up. It's a bit easier to do at times, like in certain areas, but like the driver's seat and the passenger seat in the front were a bit more difficult because there's a lot more compartments to it, things I gotta take down or cover or remove. So with that said, from 1 to 10 difficulty, I would say it's probably like a 7. So it's not too difficult, but it's neither too easy neither. So, but yeah, I got my kit from autoleatherdye.com, I believe. That's the link or the website. I'll put it down in the description below once I get the exact link. But yeah, that kit is super good. I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. I will have to review it once some time goes and I actually start sitting in the car and seeing how well it handles having people sit on it, you know, moving around on it or whatever it may be. So I want to see how it holds up, because I did put like me personally, I think I put about 5-6 coats on each seat, on each piece of leather. So just to make sure that it can like withstand, you know, friction from like getting in and out of the car and things like that. So yeah, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe as well. There's a lot more videos coming up. So yeah, and once again, my name is German. I'm from Deluxe Detailing LLC. We do mobile detailing from PPFs, full car wraps, ceramic coatings, full detailings. So if you're in the area, we go all the way from the valley all the way to the Bay Area. So we have no limit pretty much. So yeah, the link to my website will be down below as well, so you can check out our work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it.